Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, our good friend Casey has sent us a couple of knives to check out. He sent me this one and he sent me the Growler as well from Devo. So very cool. Thank you, Casey. I really appreciate it. But today we're checking out this one, which is the Kizer Towser S. Now, there's going to be a couple of things we're going to talk about this knife. The main one being this Richlite. I'm still... This is my first experience with Richlite. So, and I'll just be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sold on it as a handle material. Just my opinion. And I'll talk about it a little bit more. But as far as overall construction of the knife, absolutely no issue whatsoever. Everything's chamfered. You know, it's a solid knife. You got the deep carry clip, recessed screws. You have a very odd one-sided lanyard hole. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. You've got centered up, very nice construction. Overall construction of the knife is done very, very well. We've got some weight relief. I'll show you here in a minute. Dual thumb studs for deployment. Jumps out of there. No issues whatsoever. The action is really good. It's a dropper, man. Holy cow. Dropper. It's coming no matter what. No shake, no nothing. Just roll with it. Nice sheep's foot blade. Cutting edge is a little short for what I like at work. Will it do all your EDC tasks? Yeah, pretty much no issues there. 154 cm. I like the blade. Little stubby. There you go. It's a Azo and Gecko Custom Knife Works collaboration on the design. Very cool. And then obviously produced by Kizer. Cool knife overall. I like it. I like the profile. I like the shape. Yeah. But there are a couple of things that we're gonna discuss for sure. All right. So let's get some size comparison in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 3/4. 6 3/4 ish, about a 4-inch handle and a 2 3/4-inch blade. You're looking at right about a 2.5-inch cutting edge. Now, obviously, you have that forward finger choil, so your grip length is going to be in your normal grip. It's going to be about 3 3/4, 3.5. If you stretch it to 3.5, you add that forward finger choil. Now you're looking at about 4.25, and there you go. That's kind of how it looks in my 3 3/4-inch hand right here. And then obviously if I choke up and choke forward, well, I've definitely got plenty of room. So people with larger hands, I could see if you were using this one, I could see you being in that forward grip quite a bit, just because, I mean, it's 4-finger. I'll give it all 4 fingers. That's what, well, never mind. It's a full 4-finger grip for me. Feels good. Feels good in both grips. But yeah, we'll do our size comparison real quick. We'll get the old PM2 out there. There you go. Obviously, the PM2 is going to be a much larger knife by quite a bit. I mean, you're looking at nearly an inch, 3/4 of an inch on the blade, and pretty much about that on the handle as well. Bug out's going to be a little better. Even the bug out's got it a little bit, pretty close to about a 1/2 inch on the blade, and then, yeah, maybe a 1/4 inch on the handle. Ish, right around there. We'll get a weight on it. Now it's a stout little bugger. It's got a little bit of weight for its blade. We were talking what, 2 3/4-inch blade, and it's weighing in at 4 ounces. Now, is that terrible? No, not really. I don't think so. Then of course we'll get our deep carry. Very good. Great retention. That pocket clip is really good. Pocket clip has really done very good as far as retention and stuff goes. The action, oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah. Snaps out there. It's a dropper. Got to be careful. But it rotates around really. Did you see that? There's no shake. That's all rotation. Really nice. Golly, that thing drops. But yeah, action is really, really good. So one of the things I really wanted, oh, I didn't show you the weight reduction. There you go. It does have some weight reduction, you know, but it's still packing about 4 ounces in that small frame. Like I said, not an issue for me, might be for somebody, I don't know, but it's not for me. My only issue as far as like the workings of the knife is, like I said, that cutting edge is a little bit short for what I do at work, but EDC, normal EDC tasks, yeah, not an issue. No way, no how, not an issue. It'll do all the tasks you want it to. But I think I mentioned this being my first experience with Richlite, and I'm telling you, okay, I don't know if it's the Richlite, I don't know if it's the texturing, I don't know if it's a combination of the two, but I'm just not sold on the Richlite, guys. It kind of feels, you know, FRN-ish and stuff to me, and I'm not a huge fan of FRN, GFN. You know, those materials just have a cheap feel to me. Just my opinion. I know Spyderco uses them. Spydercos aren't cheap by any means. But yeah, that's just kind of the feeling I have with it. Now, as far as grip, it's not as grippy as I expected it to be. I mean, you know, I recently got in that ebony wood. Well, I'll just show you. I recently got in this ebony wood Hawk, and this highly polished ebony wood is just about as grippy as this Richlite. So I was a little, I expected it to be more. Now, there is a micarta version of this as well. If I was going to go out and buy one, I'd buy the micarta version all day, every day, twice on Sunday. I just prefer micarta. Definitely prefer micarta over the Richlite to this point. Now, like I said, for me, I think it's just the overall feel. The overall feel. You know, that's why I'm not crazy about Spyderco's ball bearing lock on the Mannix. I know everybody loves the Mannix. I'm not crazy about it. I don't really care for the way it feels. If I don't care for the way it feels, probably not going to use it. So that's just kind of where I'm falling in with this one. I mean, it's not slick, but as you can see, my thumb slides down it pretty good unless I really get up on my thumb. So, yeah, that's just kind of, that's where I'm at. Right now, I need more experience with Richlite. That's what I'm going to say. I'm just not sold on it as a material just yet. So, but then again, I wasn't sold on micarta until I saw good not micarta, but carbon fiber. You know, I'd only seen peel and ply carbon fiber, and I hated that stuff. You get some good carbon fiber, well, it makes a whole lot of difference. So there you go. You know, we learn. My first experience, okay. Not too bad. But the overall construction and the overall, you know, usability of the knife, it's there all day long. You know, size, obviously, is important. So I hear. Good access to the liner lock. It's a dropper. Golly, that thing drops. But, oh, the pocket clip in the grip. Now, in a normal grip, I feel it more than I want to. Would I call it a hot spot if I was going to use it and I'm clamping down pretty hard? Yeah, I probably would. Now, I go forward in that choked up grip, and just the way my hand lands, it's definitely, there you go. Yeah, that's not as bad. I can still feel the clip, but, you know, that's kind of the issue I've had with some of the Kizer knives recently, has been the clip. The knives themselves have been great, but that clip just kind of limits. And in the normal grip, it is kind of limiting for me. I could definitely see where people would call it a hot spot. I would too, if I was going to use it, like do a whole bunch of cardboard or something. But then again, I don't cut my cardboard into little chunks to recycle them. I cut them into big slabs and just stick them in there. But anyway, if I was going to be doing something like that, repetitious over and over, in a regular grip, that clip would be annoying. Absolutely. Choked up though, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, overall thoughts on the Towser S. I like the shape. I like the design. It'll do any EDC task you want to. If I were to get one, I would go with the micarta over the Richlite. Just not sold on the Richlite. The other thing. Sorry, the other thing. I don't understand the single-sided. Forgot to talk about that. Because I don't know, it just kind of annoys me for some reason. I don't get the single-sided lanyard hole. Don't understand that at all, because if this is in your pocket and you pull on one side, it's going to twist the knife, in my opinion. I didn't put a lanyard. I don't use lanyards, so hey, lanyard folks, not trying to rain on your parade, but I just don't get that. If you're going to put a lanyard hole in it, put it in on both sides, call it good. You'll get a more straight, even pull out of the pocket. Yeah, that one I just, not quite getting it, you know? It's different. It's odd, you know? Maybe that's why I'm kind of poo-pooing on it a little bit, but honestly, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Do it on both sides. There's no issue. You're not blocking anything. It's not a dual carry, or, you know, an ambidextrous carry. So, I mean, it's not bothering this side. It sure wouldn't bother this side, I don't think. So, yeah, a little odd. I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, I don't use lanyards. So, lanyard folks, you'll have to make your decision on there. But overall, I do like the knife. I like the profile. I like the design. I would definitely go with the micarta over the Richlite and be done with it. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What do you guys think of that single-sided lanyard hole? Give me your thoughts on it. You know, like I always say, it's always good talking with you. Absolutely love it. As always, guys. Thanks again, KC, for sure, for the loan. Always appreciate the loans. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Tell me what you think of that single-sided lanyard hole. Till next time, talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.